What's going on, everybody? It's your opperman Fitness, aka Gains. Before I start this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, stay up to date with all my motherfucking videos. Follow me on Instagram at opperman Fitness and follow my band Divided Dimension on Spotify. I'm going to be doing a review with John from Ugly Muscle Nutrition. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, join. How the fuck do you get him to join? Hey, John, just ask to join, I think. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
Boom. So I already did my intro. So anyone that missed this live stream should have been fucking following me on Instagram at opperman Fitness and should have been following Ugly Muscle Nutrition on Instagram. Otherwise, you guys missed this fucking live stream. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the two ingredients, or two products, Chamber of Hades and Hideous Sensation. So, John, which one do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about the pre-workout?
Yeah, so let's definitely start off with our pre-workout, Hideous Sensation. Hideous Sensation has been, my partner and I, we've been looking to actually developing this with Ugly Muscle Nutrition for the past 3 to 4 years in the making. Our pre-workout, what we like to call it, our brown paper bag effect. So for those who don't know, our brown paper bag effect is giving you immense amount of focus support. And there he is, Mr. Blackman84 is joining us. How you doing, sir? CEO of Ugly Muscle Nutrition. My name is John Applewhite, by the way, folks. COO and formerly creator of Hideous Sensation and Chamber of Hades. So what we really wanted to implement and design when we produce and made Hideous Sensation is to give people essentially an immense amount of focus. So as I mentioned a little bit earlier, the brown paper bag effect is just giving people a twilight focus, in the zone, laser type, dialed in focus throughout their workouts. Keep the oxygen, keep the blood flow going throughout the brain as well also, while providing pump support and rehydration support as well also. So it's a great product. One scoop gives you 275 milligrams of caffeine. It's not the type of pre-workout to get you buzzed out or feeling cracked out. It gives you a very smooth, ongoing amount of focus support. A lot of our formulas within the ingredients pertaining behind it are natural as well. So it's vegan friendly, 100% natural. We have citrulline DL malate for pump support, 4 grams. We have beet powder, aspartame sulfate, as well as pomegranate extract. So with this pre-workout, you're getting antioxidant support as well also at the same time, while also getting focus as well. So really geared to really providing focus as well, pump support and rehydration properties to it as well also.
So, question, how come you didn't add dicaffeinated malate? Just curious.
Yeah, so basically we didn't really go with caffeine dimalate for the main fact that we figured that going with a quick acting caffeine, just caffeine and hydros, give a user a quick amount of caffeine to get them going throughout their workout. The T-crin makes up for the benefits for the fact of the not having the caffeine dimalate in there to give you a steady ongoing amount of energy and focus support that you need.
Nice. So what's the, I'm not familiar with the, what is that, vinpoceptin?
Vinpoceptin, yes. Vinpoceptin is based from periwinkle extract. And vinpoceptin was commonly used, especially for people who suffer from ischemic strokes. The great thing about vinpoceptin is that it helps out with alertness. People have noticed that when using it, their hearing becomes a lot more in-depth as well also. Colors and visualization tends to brighten up. And what it also does, what's really nice and key benefit of it, is that it also helps out with blood flow in the brain, cerebrum cortex in the brain. So you're getting blood flow support at the same time. With the cordyceps extract provided here as well also, you're getting oxidation as well as more production of ATP development, more power out boost, more endurance, and more focus support.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that ingredient really in any pre-workout. So that's why I was kind of curious about it. So yeah, I mean, you pretty much broke down all the ingredients.
It's primarily used for those users who don't know. It's primarily essentially used for the blood-brain barrier. So it's getting oxidation and providing oxidation and blood flow throughout the brain as well also. So it's really primarily useful because being a nootropic, providing that you stack it, synergizes with the other nootropics providing the formula as well, also to give you that ongoing focus support that you need.
Sweet. So just so everyone knows, I will be reviewing this shit. After this, obviously, I'm going to be reviewing it and giving my honest thoughts on it. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And, well, I guess we'll move on to the fat burner. Let's go with you.
Yeah, so we can, great thing here, we have our Chamber of Hades thermogenic fat burner. Everything in the formula itself is natural. As mentioned a little bit earlier, all the products are vegan friendly, 100% natural as well. This is really great. The Chamber of Hades, when developing this, wanted to create and make a thermogenic that gives you focus as well also. The great thing about it, we have a nootropic provided here as well. We have lion's mane in 4 caps, provides 200 milligrams. In 4 caps, we also have 100 milligrams of cayenne pepper. We have 40 milligrams of grains of paradise. We also have, as I mentioned, lion's mane, caffeine anhydrous at 175 milligrams, green coffee bean extract, phenylalanine, CLA, green tea extract, and cumin. So there's some other properties provided in there for antioxidant support. The cumin is very beneficial to helping out for those who suffer from asthma, bronchial issues, phlegm buildup as well, also helps offset that. Also has some properties with weight loss production as well, for fat loss. This gives you a very dialed-in focus, which is really great. For those users who aren't so inclined with essentially taking high counts of caffeine, I recommend start with taking 2 capsules and work your way up to taking 4. As I mentioned, 4 caps provides 175 milligrams of caffeine. What this is actually going to do is not only going to provide focus and concentration support, but also help out with increasing metabolism as well at the same time. So you're getting metabolism support, you're getting focus and concentration support. The best thing about this is, unlike other fat burners, they get you jittery, you get your heart palpitating and all that. This doesn't do that. So for those people who are worried about like Yohimbe or Alpha Yo, we don't have that contained in our formula here. It's very clean, gives you a very clean amount of energy and focus concentration support to get you going throughout the day. And both products can be essentially used anytime throughout the day. So let's say you're in college, you study, you have to study for an exam, you're a gamer, you're a jogger, you're a swimmer, you're a cyclist. Both these products essentially can be used together as well, or separate. And the main key essentially with the Chamber of Hades formula here we have here is that we were looking for something to provide users or consumers high quality products and high quality supplements, but at the same time providing you with health benefits as well also at the same time.
Now, what's the price point on both these products? I didn't even look it up.
Okay.
Just curious.
So people, they can actually find us online. We're at a website. We're at uglymusclenutrition.com. Our Chamber of Hades is a 37 count, lasts you a month worth. It's $39.95. And our pre-workout with the adaptogens, nootropics, our Hades Sensation, runs for $44.95. This is also a month supply as well.
So I know that Malcolm and you guys both mentioned that you guys can stack these. So what's the difference between taking them separately and synergistically? Okay,
well, certainly you can definitely take them separate. Absolutely. If one who wanted to, let's say, increase their metabolism, they wanted to sweat a little bit more, they want maybe a tad bit a little more focus due to the lion's mane provided in here and also provided in our Hades Sensation as well also. It's going to give you more clean amounts of energy and focus support. Just provide a little bit more focus support, but also help out with thermogenesis as well.
So would you say that stacking them together is more, you're saying more focus based?
I mean, honestly, with the Hades Sensation on its own, you're gonna get a nice, clean amount of smooth energy and focus, no matter how you look at it. If you're a person, let's say you're a person who lifts weights and you want to sweat a little bit more, you're looking to essentially burn off extra subcutaneous fat tissue or visceral fat tissue. The reason being with the grains of paradise in here, it's targeted for burning adipose brown fat tissue. But for those people who essentially are looking for a formula to kind of increase their sweat, increase their thermogenesis when they're working out, and to have a little bit more sweat and concentration support, they can certainly stack both products together. So it would be like 1 scoop of our Hades Sensation with 2 caps of our Chamber of Hades. The max dosage with the heated sensation is a scoop and a half. With a scoop and a half, you're getting roughly about 6 grams of citrulline DL malate provided in there, with all of the nootropic support provided in there as well, also to really keep you dialed in, focus support.
Yeah, when I was looking at this, I was thinking exactly that. 1 scoop and then 2 capsules of this would probably be a good starting point to see where you're at.
Definitely to gauge it off a little bit, to see how you feel. Honestly, with a lot of people who have been our beta testers, who have taken the heated sensation or the chamber of Hades, a lot of people have noticed, and everyone's different. A lot of people have noticed, especially if they take 2 caps, they tend to sweat a little bit more. Some people who essentially take the full dose with 4 caps in the serving have noticed more so the fact that they're going to sweat a little bit more, yes, but as far as the concentration and focus aspect of it really comes into play. And that's our main thing when designing both of these products, is that producing and giving a fat burner that can provide ongoing focus and clean energy while not having to worry about having a shortened duration of the workout from both products. We have that where it's based on increasing oxygen support, increasing blood flow support, getting that extra bit of ATP production. We have 300 milligrams of alpha GPC in 1 scoop provided with our heated sensation. That's really key for helping out with attention support and focus support as well also. So it also helps out with, studies have also been shown that alpha GPC also helps out with power output, same as with cordyceps as well also.
Oh, we talk about the brand. So talk about the brand and how you and Malcolm have met.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So with Ugly Muscle Nutrition.
Where'd you get the name too? That's another one.
yeah. Ugly Muscle Nutrition is actually, the name behind it was actually formed behind with my business partner. He had a lot of things going on where, people would kind of call him ugly. And years ago, he used to have a little avatar on his page on social media where he had a paper bag over his head. So he kind of said to himself, okay, maybe we can kind of implement something kind of outside the box a little bit and use this as an avatar for the company. And we talked about it. It's like, okay, cool. We had actually worked on this for about, I mentioned, 3 to 4 years in the making. Honestly, I used to work with a sports nutrition company. My degree and background is in nutritional science. And essentially for that 10 year in time, I said, hey, we can make a formula, make a product for consumers that is going to be healthy, health conscious for people as well also. It's a really lovely little design that we have here as well also. And for those who don't know, we also have attire, shirts as well also for men and women as well.
Cool. So how did you meet Malcolm, and a little backstory about that?
Yeah, so with Malcolm and I, we had actually met. We have been friends on social media for the past about 10 years. I had actually had guided him and helped him through his diet journey and for his fitness journey as well also. Throughout from supplements to diet and everything. And at the time, he was actually looking to cut down on weight for himself. So throughout the years, we kept in touch. I helped him out. He achieved his goals that he essentially wanted to achieve for himself. And we had met earlier this year at the Arnold Expo in Ohio. So we're walking around the expo and everything, and we see, we go to a few companies' booths and everything. We mingle with them, we talk to them and everything. And we kind of said, right there at the moment that, we found that a lot of the companies had a lot of underdosed products. I'm not going to give any names of one particular company. I looked at the profile of their product and was kind of like taken back a little bit and said, hey, a person's really not going to maybe essentially achieve what results they're looking to achieve for themselves with such an underdosed formula. So I said right there in that moment, okay, I'm going to go back home near Indiana. I'm going to brainstorm. I'm going to brainstorm some products, essentially ingredient-wise, everything for myself, and look to essentially develop something that's outside the box, not essentially used for the average everyday consumer, and not a pre-workout nor a fat burner that gets you so wired up to the point where you're feeling cracked out pretty much. So I wanted to make something that's very smooth, clean energy, that pushes you throughout the workouts, pushes you to do all those extra reps as well also. And we also have some rehydration support provided in our formula with some coconut extract provided here as well also. So the pomegranate with the citrulline, with the coconut extract are all going to be beneficial to help out with offsetting lactic acid buildup and buffering lactic acid for users as well.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good formula. It's an interesting formula. Definitely seems like both products are good for all day, no matter what. And I think by putting not putting beta alanine in here definitely makes it more of an all day thing, because no one likes having beta tingles when you're sitting in an office or
Absolutely, and that's where it's also geared to the point of we wanted essentially when we design it is that you do have a lot of people out here who don't want beta alanine in their pre-workout.
Yep.
So essentially, taking that out, scrap that out, and what's the main focus behind this is that for users and who essentially want an everyday formula they can use either as a pre-workout before going to the gym, or use something to kind of enhance their focus. Even people who are truck drivers, people who work in the steel industry, people who work long-hour shifts, who are just kind of like downright kind of dragging throughout the day. They have that brain fog that tends to kind of lift. We kind of want to eliminate that for a lot of users and give them something that's innovative and different, but at the same time to kind of keep the mind process and mental clarity going for them throughout the entire day.
Yeah, and I think by not putting beta alanine in here definitely makes it an all-around everyday use or for any time of use. So I like that. It's different.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't really find a pre-workout that doesn't have beta alanine in it. And if you do, it's not nootropic based. It's full of just caffeine and just bullshit usually. So
absolutely. And like I mentioned a little bit earlier, we have it's 275 milligrams of caffeine and providing the formula. With the T-crin, synergizes together really well. Also adding with the 5 nootropics provided there as well also.
Yep.
So not only you're going to get a smooth, ongoing energy, but you'll actually notice throughout the longer you work out, the more focus you actually feel from the product. And that's because you're getting that slow rise of T-crin provided there. We actually had wanted to go with dynamine.
I was just going to ask you, are you going to reformulate dynamine, or you purposely left it out, or?
We actually had wanted to put dynamine in there, and beginning of the formula. But what we do have in the making in the near future is another base formula. You can stack this together. You can stack it as well also. So that's something in the near future we're looking into. The dynamine, of course, we didn't want to essentially have, people get wired up too much. Of course, with that, you have to put with the profile components that we have now in there. We definitely would have had to add a rhodiola extract, maybe like an ashwagandha extract provided as well also to help kind of offset the fact of not people having the crash effect to occur. So, too much dynamine, you don't want too much, but definitely developing something that, not giving you a quick jolt of energy to hit you immediately, but throughout, the first half an hour to hour within your workout, it really, truly, really kicks in. It's just, it gives you a very, both products give you a very euphoric feeling overall. And that's what they're designed for.
Right.
They're designed to give you a euphoric feeling, a mood enhancement, but yet at the same time to provide nutrient uptake, oxygen support, and pump support as well.
Yeah. So what else can we talk about? How come you left out all the exotics? Probably because the FDA, I'm assuming, you kind of want to stay away from anything like that, like the Origenesis, the DMAs, the DMHAs, the DMAE, even though DMAE is not really exotic.
Yeah. Yeah, so we kind of stayed away from that a little bit. Now, in this kind of like in this era and this point of time now, a lot of ingredients like that, which were very popular in the mid 2000s, later 2000s, such as DMAA. Some people have some adverse side effects to them as well. Also, there's also at times where people have heart palpitation issues as well. So they get in the focus with the zone-wise television with DMAA, no doubt, definitely. But now there's kind of like a gray list kind of area with DMAA now. So we definitely don't want to get ourselves in a situation where we have DMA in a product, and then a year from now, people hear nothing from us again because that's being taken out and reformulated again. So
Right.
we want to basically have something that's a natural components and natural nootropics, but actually at the same time you actually get almost the same effect, but even better effect when it comes to focus wise, because everything with the nootropics that we're providing there helps out with memory, concentration, blood flow, oxidation, focus support. People who essentially also suffer from ADHD as well, also so attention deficit disorder, especially with the cordyceps and lion's mane providing there. So it really keeps you dialed in when you're working out, and you don't get the jitteriness nor the crash effect off the formula neither.
Yeah. So is there any upcoming products that we can expect, or thinking of, or just kind of chilling on the 2 for now? Or
so we have 2 for now. Of course, we want everyone to because we're a new company. We just launched on July 8th.
Yeah.
We definitely want people. We're still new on the field, pretty much in the sports nutrition industry. But we definitely want to, be definitely one of those companies where people can say, hey, well, hey, I've taken City Sensation. It works out really well for me, and and word by word, word gets out. So we definitely want to be that company that you can have, either one of our products in the gym bag or in your cabinet at home, and essentially say that, hey, this product works out spectacular, very well. We've had beta testers who have tested both of our products out with solid results as well. Also, that can also be found on our website, uglymusclenutrition.com. People can kind of scroll through and read through the pre-beta reviews on there as well. Product-wise for the future, yes, I do have some formulas in the back of my lovely little mind of mine. Definitely working on a. I don't want to give out too much information. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll probably DM it to you to give you. Cause I don't want people kind of like, sure. Because like, hey, okay, wow, this is kind of ingenious. This is different. Yeah. So let me try to take that idea from this guy. But definitely something.
To be honest, I've had a couple companies trust me with their formulas before they launch it, so I appreciate that.
Definitely, yeah. We certainly have some very, very ingenious and innovative formulas coming up in the near future, for sure. Something that kind of outside the box and that's what we are. We're a small company, but we think outside the box. And, we definitely have something in the making that we kind of be like, people were saying, wow, how come we never thought about that before? Or how come it's never come into mind for us as a company or other big name companies? So right. We certainly have something that's different, but
it's a supplement company. You definitely have to be something different. You can't be the same formula shit. I mean, and you guys are doing something different. So I think that's definitely a good way to do it, for sure.
Absolutely, and that's what we strive for when developing and making Ugly Muscle Nutrition. That's what we strive for. We strive to provide consumers with high quality supplements that actually work for them, and supplements that can essentially be used anytime throughout the day. So as I mentioned earlier, not just for a pre-workout, because there are formulas that are just primarily just used for a pre-workout.
Yeah.
Using it as a pre-workout. People essentially use them as a pre-workout only, but they're not really thinking about the other health benefits that have actually provided in the formula, with the antioxidants due to the beet power and the pomegranate extract in there, natural sources of vasodilation support for people who suffer from high blood pressure as well. Also, it's going to help people out with that as well. The nootropic support for neuron protection support in the brain, memory concentration support. We have the rehydration support, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, with the coconut extract being beneficial for people as well also. So people who may essentially suffer from muscle cramps, right. There's that essentially aspect of vitamin as well also to counteract that for them as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, every time I do a review and I see the same standard dosage, I already know what I'm getting myself into. I already know the effects. Usually, it's going to be a standard conventional style pre-workout. And I can say for sure that this is definitely something different, definitely outside the box. So I'm kind of curious what I'm going to feel on it. So, interesting. Yeah,
definitely recommend if you're starting off. If you're more of a high stem person, go with a scoop and a half. And you essentially you feel just a feeling of just clean energy. It's a feeling of elatedness a little bit. Mood support increases. euphoria tends to increase, tends to set in. You're able to work out longer. You're able to lift longer as well also, due to the cordyceps extract provided in there. And, you know, the thing is, we have it now where we're probably, honestly, one of the only companies that I can probably actually think of where we have mushroom adaptogens for nootropic support. But we also have the vinpocetine providing as well also. So all the 5 main nootropics provided in their formula all hit the blood-brain barrier, which can't be said with too many other supplement companies neither, because they're just based on just focus. But we actually have blood flow and increase in the brain, and oxygen increase in the brain, that really pushes you to work out longer throughout your workouts.
Yeah, that for sure. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we end the video and end the stream? Maybe
Yeah, you guys,
any couple
guys
questions,
definitely
maybe.
Ask away, definitely.
If there's any people want to ask questions regarding to either products or the live stream in general, anything you want to say last before we end the stream?
I was just to say for people, give us a try. For one, you can find us here on IG at ugly_muscle_nutrition. You can also find us on Facebook at Ugly Muscle Nutrition, and as well on our website at uglymusclenutrition.com. By the way, you can also find some of the hottest gear as well. So we have some shirts as well. This is our Heated Sensation shirt. Matches really well with the design of our pre-workout. If you look at it closely, this is like the rocket pop flavor. So the design itself, it actually blends in the same color as the flavor.
Yeah, I see that. It looks pretty clean.
Yeah.
We're both rocking our shirts. I like that.
Yeah, got to.
I hope. Is that a 60-40 blend?
Say again.
On your T-shirt, is it what is it? 60-40? I think the blend. So it's like fitted. Yeah,
it's actually fitted. So the best thing about our shirts, actually, as well, also they have a wicking technology to them as well, so it keeps you dry. So if your person's if they're working out, they're going to the gym, they're lifting weights, sweat, the wicking effect will actually help keep you dry as well also. And our motto we stand behind is starting your day the ugly way, and the brown paper bag effect. So John King 344, definitely check us out. Appreciate it. Thank you for the shirt. We have a different variety of different shirts on our website at uglymusclenutrition.com. Give us a go. Check us out. We have hats as well also, and we also have shirts for women as well also.
Cool. Sweet. I'm probably gonna upload this, probably give or take a couple days. If if you want to share it on all the other social medias, whatever, talking about it. So, but it's definitely gonna be on YouTube. So,
certainly, definitely. And like I said, providing consumers with the very best is something different outside the spectrum, and giving you guys one of the best products that can essentially provide with ongoing, relentless focus support that you need essentially throughout the day.
Sweet. Well, if you got anything else, I probably should just wrap it up, and we'll be on our way. Appreciate everyone for watching the video. Make sure you check out, like he said, Ugly Muscle Nutrition. I'll put all this shit in the description box, and yeah. So
yeah.
All right,
you guys. Remember,
nice
you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
And also, there's a keynote for you guys. Also, is that our formula, as I mentioned, natural. We don't have any artificial sweeteners provided here neither. So, 100% natural. Every time essentially a person does take the formula, just kind of show you guys real quick, real fast. There's not much in here. You can kind of see there in there. There's mainly, when you open it up, you smell it.
Help you out. Here you go.
Yeah, there you go. So you have the beet powder and the pomegranate extract in there. Once you smell it, that's the first thing you smell when you actually open it up. Same thing with our Chamber of Hades formula. Thermogenic, you open it up, you can smell the cayenne pepper provided in there as well also. So we kind of wanted to eliminate the artificial sweeteners for some people as well also. Some folks have some side effects with that. And there's no artificial colors or dyes in there neither.
Sweet. All right, man. Well, it's nice talking to you, and cool live stream. And yeah, so make sure you guys stay tuned for my review. It'll be in a couple weeks before I can, really try these products out and give my honest opinion on it. So, yeah. So.
All right, absolute pleasure speaking to you and to you guys here as well on IG. And remember, start your day the ugly way.
All righty. Take care, man.
Take care. You as well.
Yep. All right, guys. So that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for the support as always. Let me know what you want to see next. If you like you fucking bad, subscribe, share, like, and comment below. Scroll, but don't troll. And don't hate me because I'm fucking swole. Don't forget to follow me on all social media at Opperman Fitness, Facebook Opperman, Snapchat Opperman, Instagram Opperman Fitness. Don't forget to like my band page, Divide Dimension on Facebook. Follow my band, Divide Dimension on Spotify, and shop all of your supplement needs at TigerFitness.com using my affiliate link, which will be in the description box below. All that shit will be in the description box below. And like I said, make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram because you missed this fucking live stream that you could have watched. So, and make sure you stay tuned for the review on both of these products by Ugly Muscle Nutrition. It'll be probably at least 2 to 3 weeks before I can really evaluate both products and give my honest thoughts on it. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And I do want to thank John for jumping on, and also Malcolm, been in the comments. He's been watching it too. So thank you guys both for sending me over the products and to review them. So other than that, guys, I will check you guys later. Yay.